Today we're going to decorate this glass shower screen using our unique polished edged glass bevels. These bevels are going to be bonded onto the screen and to form a bubble sensation going up the door. We'll use our Nano470 white light and UV curable adhesive. This adhesive will optically perfect, so that the glass bevel will actually become part of the glass door. Now, our first step in any kind of glass preparation is cleaning, and what we use to clean it is a 3M product, which is a white scouring pad. This is a delicate scouring pad. It doesn't scratch glass, and it's the best to remove anything off the glass surface itself. And we just basically prepare that with detergent, water, and the glass scourer. After we've cleaned the glass surface, we usually clean it both sides, so we know exactly where the marks are. We're going to, on the inside of the glass door, put our pattern. Now, this is a pattern. You can do this two ways. One way is you can use a pattern such as this, and we use either a glass Chinagraph pencil or just a Nico pen or a felt pen, and trace our circles going down the door. If you don't want to use a pattern like this, all you need to do is get your bevel piece, and if you would like that piece to go in that position there, you draw around it. There are 4 or 5 different size, diameter glass pieces, and you can create your own pattern on the door. Today we're going to use our glass pattern and then remove it, and then bond our glass pieces on from the outside of the door, so the pieces are on the outside of the shower screen. I'm using a Chinagraph pencil, which is completely picked up from craft shops. It's specific for writing on glass, but you can use a Nico pen or a permanent pen and then clean it off later. So all we're going to do is trace these circles around here. And the reason we're using our pattern is that for those who aren't as creative, we can just use a standard pattern. For those who want to be creative, you can add more or less circles and different size circles in different areas of the glass door. So just quickly go down. Our Nano470 white light adhesive is a mild irritant, so it's a good idea. During this process, we're going to get adhesives on our fingers, is to just wear some disposable gloves, which are very cheap. Buy them in a box of 100. Get them nice and tight, so that feels like a second skin. Again, when we bonding our bevels onto the glass piece or the glass structure, we start at the bottom and work our way up. That's because the excess adhesive will always run down. So we just want to be working below and move up. So we've done up to about halfway so far. So putting the adhesive on the bevel, we start at the bottom. Well, we're going to place the bevel in such a manner that it pivots on the bottom edge. That way we're forcing the adhesive up and over the top edge of the bevel. So we apply our adhesive on the bottom half of the circle, and we let gravity just run the adhesive out through the bottom and to minimise any bubbles. Once we've got half done, you may want to put a little bit at the top there, because the top's very important to get the adhesive to. Now, following our design on the glass, we just gently put the bevel down. By doing it gently and not dropping it, we don't cause any bubbles. And as you can see, that adhesive wave is just flowing up and over that top edge. So with our 2 fingers, we're just going to hold it into position. As you can see, the adhesive running down. You just hold it into position and get our light from the back side of the bevel. Keeping into position, nice. Now, again, the reason why we cure it from the back is that we want to get the total flat surface of the bevel itself. If we do it from the front, we're going through the facet, the bevel edge, which kind of distorts the adhesive a little bit, and sorry, distorts the light frequency going through onto the adhesive, and can cause some little marks under it. So we do at the back, get it nice. The other thing is I'm holding it very still. My fingers are clamped onto the bevel itself and pushed onto the glass so that that bevel is not moving anywhere. I'm not jiggling it around. So nice and firm, and approximately 30 seconds. Could be less, could be more, depending on the temperature of the room. We're curing a little bit quicker today because it's nice and hot in here. But 30 seconds is a point we can look at. We can feel it curing. Remove our fingers. Continue to cure, counting in your mind to 30 seconds, getting that bulb nice and close. Okay, now once we've cured that, what we'd like to do is to maintain our clean surface, just remove that excess adhesive around the outside. Now you'll find that some has gone hard here. We'll fix that up later. That's a good indication that we possibly cured it a little bit too long. So if it's doing that at 30 seconds, maybe you need to drop that back to 20 seconds. But we really want to know when the bevel is cured to the glass itself. Now we have a small bevel over here. Small bevel, just really need to make a little dot in the middle of these. These are 1.5 inch bevels. Good idea to get down to eye height. So we're lining up with our marks on the glass. Open our door using our leg and holding it in spot. Again, using our fingers to hold it as still as possible to avoid any movement while we're curing. And once we've felt it, and that's bonded on quite quickly.